As many of you know, I've been physically gifted from a really early age, just icon genetics.
Josh Peck from the old TV show Drake and Josh, and former Vlog Squad member, has been known around the industry to have one of the most amazing glow-ups I've ever seen. So today we're going to watch the video from Men's Health, how Josh Peck from Drake and Josh lost his 100 pounds, his weight loss journey. I'm going to give my opinion on it, and I'm going to see if he's natty or not. And if that sounds like something you might be interested in, let's just hop right into it, shall we? 200
pounds on television, which is super cute. My awkward teenagers are in reruns, which is incredible. But throughout my life, I had no baseline for fitness. I was an active kid, like I enjoyed playing sports, I just wasn't very good at them. And inevitably, when I got that big, I just wasn't really able to keep up.
So Josh always grew up as the big, the fat kid, and he was known as the comedy relief throughout Drake and Josh. And he just had an amazing glow up. The problem being that big, as he said, he can't do a lot of things when you're that size. It's a lot more difficult going through the world.
So when I eventually lost 100 pounds, that journey was very specific to me because I had to learn how to do one push-up or one pull-up. I had no baseline fitness. So everything you're seeing here, this very average package, it took a lot of hard work.
Hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong. Everyone has to start somewhere. I know a lot of kids back in my PE classes that could barely run the mile. I don't have the best endurance, so that was definitely a challenge for me. But I would hardly say his physique now is average. He clearly is a very good-looking guy and has an amazing physique. I would dare to say he even has a top 1% of Americans' physique. We constantly look at people like The Rock, Trensworth, and we see other fitness influencers like David Late, and we go, dang, I wish I looked like that. But the truth of the matter is, those are the top 0.01% that are only achievable through steroids or other means. And we constantly get body dysmorphia by looking at those people. But I guarantee your physique is a lot better than you think it is.
In my mid-20s, I was CrossFit guy. That's right. If you were looking for another thing to love about me, I was that guy. I was into WODs, I wore lifting shoes, and then I tore my pec. Josh Peck tore his pec bench pressing. I was like, okay, I probably need to chill out on going this hard body. So,
dang it, Josh. I was a huge fan of you for a while. And you said CrossFit. CrossFit's a very good fit. It can be very good for cardio-based activities and losing weight. But, he tore his pec, and that's the downside of CrossFit, is you can get injured pretty easily in comparison to other lifting. That's all. You also just look stupid when you CrossFit. I'm sorry, but you look stupid.
I really got into boxing, and now that I'm in my 30s, more of like a Tabata approach. So constantly doing things for time. I have this app, the Tabata app, and it's like how many reps can I do within 20 seconds for 8 or 10 rounds, as opposed to maxing out and, breaking another part of me.
So just before we go into his workout routine, I think it's good to keep in mind that he's not trying to be a powerlifter. He's not trying to build a crap load of muscle mass. He's just trying to stay lean, have that nice Hollywood physique. He's just trying to keep health at the forefront of his lifestyle.
So today, again, a lot of my workout, the things I've tried to embrace are the suckier movements, like push-ups, pull-ups. For legs, because I kind of got it's one thing I'm blessed with is some natural trunks. Yeah, get that whole thing. So sorry. I can't wait to see the comment section on this video. It's gonna be demoralizing. I try to do for legs like air squats. I try to do pretty self-sustaining workouts. And as far as warm-ups go, I love hitting the heavy bag. I like sort of active warm-ups instead of just 10 minutes on the treadmill.
So doing all that is actually an amazing warm-up. Get everything nice and the blood flowing. It's crucial to do warm-ups before a workout. I used to never do workouts or warm-ups, and I eventually got injured. So the fact that he's prioritizing that is amazing.
Next, we're gonna do kettlebells. It's gonna be a few different movements that I like to do with the kettlebell, and we'll probably do 10 of each.
So the kettlebell is actually a great tool to warm up the whole body, and to just use the whole body at once.
Yeah, and then we could do sort of like a military press, a strict press. I like doing like very easy barbell workouts. Not that they are easy, but I've tried the Olympic weightlifting. I might not be built for the snatch or the clean and jerk. Bench press I try to stay away from just because I did injure myself, but any of those things feel like good compound lifts that sort of incorporate a lot of different muscles and feel very impressive doing them.
So I actually love that he's doing compound lifts. If you're trying to build muscle mass, you should be doing compound lifts, and for whatever reason, you don't see these major celebrities doing them. The only critique I would have is maybe do the compound lifts before the kettlebell swings. That way you have a lot more energy, but he's also not trying to build sufficient muscle mass. So hey, if this works for him, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, like all of these workouts that I have grown to love, even, you know, something as simple as a push-up, because I had to earn it, I just naturally wasn't capable of doing it the way most like young guys are able to just, you know, knock out 20, 30 push-ups without thinking. I keep them as sort of like a standard in my workout because I never want to ever get rusty or let them go.
So I actually love that he does this, you know, every time I go in the gym and hit deadlifts. Ever since my injury, I try to at least put 405 in the bar and knock it out. It makes me feel like I've really earned that thing, because as a kid I always wanted to deadlift 405, and now every time I come to the gym on deadlift days I try to hit it. Also, pull-ups and push-ups are just great body weight staples in a workout routine.
I mean, I can sort of butterfly them a little, but I don't know if that's mad corny. You guys have to sort of cut it out.
Yeah, I mean, the butterfly pull-ups are terrible. But, you know, what do you expect for him doing CrossFit? I think it's hilarious. I don't recommend doing butterfly unless, you know, you got three, maybe you can get 3 more in the tank, you're trying to go till failure. Then I'd start incorporating those, but I wouldn't do all of them butterfly. I'd try to go as strict as possible and then incorporate sloppy form. Okay, so everything that Josh does, I don't have a problem with. I love everything that he's done in his workout. You know, I don't like the kipping. I think he could afford to just lose that entirely. I think if he swapped the compound lifts to right before the kettlebells, I think that would also be perfect. So, going back to the whole natty or not, do I think he's natty? By just watching this video, seeing his open and honest answers, everything makes sense on what he's saying. I'm gonna go he's natty. You know, I think he just put in the work and did it natural. Now, I think there's a chance he could have done it unnatural by taking like a fat burner or something like Ozempic. That would also work with people with type 2 diabetes. But other than that, I think he did it 100% natural. I just think that Josh is doing a great thing here. He seems like a great person, and he's sending out a positive message to everyone out there. But I think that'll pretty much wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.